What's going on, people? It's your man the White Bee back once again. So we got some breaking news right now. Super duper breaking news. Terence, the Anunnaki boxing god, the number one pound for pound of all time. There's not a man born on earth that could do nothing with this dude here. That's just what it is. No man. There's not. He can punch. He can box. He can box and punch. Whatever you want, he do it. He give it to you. However you want it. Yeah? That dude, Avanesian, he a good dude. Yeah? He'd turn out Josh Kelly. Josh Kelly, he pretty. Josh Kelly, pretty. Pretty northern looking ass. Avanesian were in there and turned him out. Fact. Crawford in there, there's whoop, 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 whoop. He sleep somewhere. Avanesian, the pretty boy Slayer, he sleep. We did not even know if he regained consciousness. All I remember watching, yeah, to this day, is I like Avanesian. I rate him. I ain't gonna lie, hands in there. I put a bet on Avanesian. I was a hater. I was a big Terence Crawford hater. Big hater. I bet on Sean Porter. I bet on not Avanesian to win. I bet on Avanesian making it 12 rounds. Oops. Yeah? That was really the first fight. The Avanesian fight is where I said, because Avanesian, he ain't playing like that. He came straight through it. And Crawford's so calm. So calm. Super calm. Anyway, Terence Crawford, he's LinkedIn now, he's patterned up with Turkey Sheikh Prince Salman Mohammed. And this is good, man. I've got a video coming soon, but just to leak it now, because I can't contain my anticipation. Turkey wants Crawford versus Carrot Top Canelo. Yeah, Tim Bradley, Andre Ward. Everyone knows. Everyone who knows boxing knows Crawford will tear that orange ass up. He will. And I'm taking all bets. I'm so broke. I'll take a loan out. I ain't gonna cap. When does the YB cap to you, man? I'm telling you now on principle. I'll take a loan out. I'll run up them credit cards. You best believe it. Crawford versus Carrot Top. Carrot Top gets smoke. Smoke. For sure. Yeah? They'll be smoking on that carrot. In Omaha. That's what you best believe. He want it too much. Carrot Top don't want it. Carrot Top will find himself in a tough fight and think to himself, let me jump on the ropes at the end and then pretend I won. See if the judges are going to rob this fight. That's what he'd be on. He ain't want to fight. Crawford, Carrot Top, two predictable people. He plod forward, big hook, big uppercut, and then he takes him 5 minutes to reset. I mean, I like it. I like his style, but that's not enough. Bivol showed it's not enough. You can't have one or two punches to do nothing at the very pinnacle of the game. Not enough. It's enough for the mid-level guys, but it's not enough for Crawford. Oh, he's too small. He ain't too small. Carrot Top's 5'5". Yeah, he's thick, but that's all he is. Crawford got the skills. Them shots won't... It's like Bivol. Yeah, Bivol's bigger, but them shots won't put the fear of God into Crawford. I don't believe so. They won't. He too calm. And yeah, Carrot Top punches hard. Although, listen, it's a fair point that Carrot Top put the fear of God into Triple G the same way. So Triple G ain't a punk. But he acted like one in them last two fights. That's the truth. He did not want to exchange with Carrot Top, which is quite a scary thing to say. Yeah? Let's not forget. And in terms of the weight argument, it is a fair point. You know, I mean, Kell Brook's a pretty solid dude. And GGG was like, listen, man, he just too small. He just too light in the back with it. And then Triple G goes in there with Carrot Top and he ain't really want all that hard drama show. He ain't really want to show that. Call me a liar. Who here saw Triple G walk down Carrot Top in the last two fights? I didn't see it. He was in there. Oh, his ass was tight. His ass was looking like AJ versus Ruiz too. Just super tight. It was like this. Ooh. So it's possible. I mean, look at everyone else. Callum Smith, he's a hard dude, relatively speaking. He get in there with Carrot Top. Ooh. Yeah. Jamal Charlo, somewhat of a hard dude. Ooh. One or two shots. So it's possible. That's what makes it exciting though. I believe Crawford's skills. I believe he's the best boxer of all time. And hence the best boxer of all time. Carrot Top's decent. But he ain't like that, people. He ain't like that. He don't want it like that. He don't. He showed it. Yeah? There's a big old orange bitch inside Carrot Top. That's what Bivol showed. Called me a liar. Big shining one. I was like, oh, damn. Damn. Carrot Top was like, oh, it's not fair. I'm being hit back. And, oh, you haven't rolled over after I've hit you on the arm with a left hook. That's what Carrot Top was on. Oh, Bivol, you're still in the fight and you haven't quit. Oh, it's not fair. I've already hit you on the arm a few times now. You should really roll over like Callum Smith and Jamal Charlo and Name whoever you want. And Billy Joe sausages. Bivol went on that. Crawford ain't going to be on that. Yeah, you can punch, I believe you can punch Crawford in the arm all day. He ain't going to cry about it like the rest of them. Callum Smith, he crying somewhere. Jamal Charlo, he crying somewhere. None, all due respect, yeah, none of them man got hit clean. That's a fact. Callum Smith hit on his arm. Jamal Charlo hit on his arm. Whoever you want hit on their arms. I believe you hit Crawford on the arm. He ain't going to be bent out of shape about it. He's not going to be crying about it. Oh, it's a fight. Crawford understands that. He old school. You're supposed to get hit. Never mind. These new age guys, oh, he hit me on the arm and it hurt. Oh, IB, you've never boxed before. I'm not saying I have. What I am saying is, yeah, take your big ass in there, Callum Smith, 6'4", and have a go about it. Get knocked out. That's what you should have done. That's what you should have done. Yeah? Don't stand there and get hit on your arm some more. Anyway, I'll digress, but listen, Turki, he on it. Like I said, this video weren't even about Cat Top and Crawford, but I'm giving you the context here because Turki, Prince Salman Sheikh Mohammed, Turkey's Sheikh Salman, has put on a big show, which is a lead-up show. Yeah, bear in mind, the narrative is he wants Crawford and Carrot Top, and he wants, who was it? David Benavidez versus, what's his name? David Benavidez versus the winner of Bivol and Beterbiev. This is just mad, people. I was saying for a while, I wish he'd get involved in the more US side of boxing, the smaller weights, and that's what he's done, man. So salute to Turkey, man. Listen, I ain't know what zest he thinks he'd be on, but whatever he be on, it's working. Yeah, end of the day, it's not my booty hole that compromised. If what them man want to do, listen. If someone got to get their booty hole compromised, that's for them to work out. That's between them, Turkey Sheikh Salman, Prince Mohammed Salman, and their maker. That's not my business. Yeah? I want to see the fights, and that's what we're getting, so salute to Turkey. 100%. Anyway, here's the card. It's the mad card. Absolutely mad, and I ain't gonna lie. I could come on here and cap that I know this guy, Israel Madrimov, who Crawford's fighting on August 3rd. I don't know him. Let's have a look at him now, for the laugh of it. But look at his card. Ortiz, again, I don't know Ortiz like that, but I've heard of him. Ortiz versus Tszyu, banger. Andy Ruiz versus Jarrell Miller, banger. Isaac Cruz versus Joe. I don't know this guy either, but I mean, this is a bit of a. I mean, you can't say it's a weak card, but I don't know this guy. I need to look into him. Morel, like this is stacked. Let's check out the fights I don't know about. Let's check out Israel Madridov. Now, no Madridov, whatever his name is a. I mean, he sounds like a Khabib cat. I mean, he looks like Triple G. This here. I've got leaked sources. This is Triple G. Apparently, it's Triple G's second cousin and Habib's brother-in-law, I believe. One of them ones. Yeah? This is the cat here. Come on, stop. You telling me this ain't Triple G's second cousin? Stop lying. You're just lying to yourself. You're lying to me. I can see it clearly. Triple G's second cousin and Habib's brother-in-law, Israel Madrimov, he the 154 champion. Now, what's he done? Let's have a look. But he gonna get smoked. That's just what it is. I ain't gonna lie. He only had 10 fights. Fair play to him. He's a world champion. He's only had 10 fights. But yeah, I'm not. I just don't know. I'm a casual fan. I don't know about all these random dudes. But he could get smoked. That's for sure. They fixed it to smoke on him. That's for sure. Yeah, Uzbekistani. So yeah, he Triple G's second cousin. That's what we know for a fact now. Confirmed. So WBA World Super. Is that a WBA Super title though? No, it's not a Super title. So it's not the real title. And WBO interim world title. So it's not really world titles, I don't believe. Oh no, it is. Sorry, no, I tell a lie. This is for the WBA. I don't know actually. No, it's not. Either way, there's some belts on the line, some interim belts on the line. He gonna get smoked for sure. Too much. This will look. I haven't even seen this guy box, but I'm telling you, he can get smoked. I don't need to see him box. I don't need to see this guy box to tell you he can get smoked, because there's not one man from 140 to 168 who can do nothing with Crawford. That's what it is. I think Beterbiev will be too big. But then again, let's see how Crawford does with Carrot Top. If Crawford beats the brakes of Carrot Top, as I expect will happen, Crawford's feet too quick, his hands, people. You say about Carrot Top's power, yeah? Crawford's speed. He'll be touching Carrot Top here, will load up. Same with Floyd. Yes, has Canelo improved? Canelo's become more reliant on one big explosive shot, and it's been successful. But before he went to like 160, he was more of a boxer puncher. He wasn't an aggressive until he gets hit back, but he wasn't an out and out Mexican style plod forward kind of dude. He's developed that in recent years. I just realised my microphone's miles out. That's a violation. Oh, allow it. Don't tell me this. Oh, I hope you've been picking it up. Anyway, I've got to keep rambling on. What was I saying? Yeah, so Canelo's, he kind of plough forward and bangs a big one, but Crawford, his hand's going to be like, look at Errol Spence. Errol Spence quick. Yeah, he was somewhat weight drained, I believe, but Crawford himself said he weren't full of beans himself. He was, in fact, people at the time were saying Crawford was looking worse than Spence. So it's not objective as such how sucked in someone's faces. Pause. No Diddy. Yeah. No Diddy Vinhaney. Yeah. It's not objective seeing how sucked in someone's face is. No Diddy Vinhaney. But there's some, what do you call it? Some circumstantial bullshit there, for sure. So Crawford, he going up again, full of more beans. He already quick. People, at 147, he's stopped everyone. We don't know where his range is yet. He's getting better. He was not stopping everyone at 140. In fact, that's why I never liked him. He couldn't punch. He was too drained, I believe. At 1 foot, look at Ryan Garcia. Useless against Tank. Being weight drained, and Crawford's bigger than Ryan Garcia. Being weight drained, it's really bad for the sport. I've been saying this. People should fight at the weight they're at. There should be no weight draining. Who else does that? Imagine footballers having to lose weight, lose water, and then run on the pitch for 90 minutes. It's not conducive to good sport. Being water drained and weight drained, it's ridiculous. And if everyone does it, what's the point doing it? It's just a waste of time. So, we don't know where Crawford's level is. He may put another 7 pounds on and be full of more beans, as has been the case. He's got better as he's gone on. 135, he was the weakest. Gamboa nearly knocked him out. Come on, stop. Gamboa do nothing. Right? 140, he wasn't punching hard. 147, he teared his ass up, for sure. So it might be another level now. He might go up again and be at his... I think it's unlikely that he's really a 160 pounder. I think most likely he's going to feel comfortable at 154. But he's got the frame, though. He's got the frame and the age to fill into it. And listen, it'd be a world of trouble for Carrot Top. A world of trouble. He don't want that trouble. He don't want Benavidez. I think Canelo beats Benavidez. I've told you that. I think if he gets in there, he beats him. I don't rate Benavidez. But he don't want it. He don't want to fight Benavidez because he's scared. And he don't want to fight Crawford because he's scared. Carrot Top is the bum slayer. He's like Gervonta Davis on Juice, if that makes sense. Gervonta Davis is a complete bum slayer, but Carrot Top like a political bum slayer. He picked the ones that have got a little bit going on. Tank Davis ain't fighting no one. He ain't fighting no one at all. Canelo fights the names who are a name, but they ain't really do nothing. Like Billy Joe and like Caleb Plant, etc, etc. Particularly after losing to Bivol. Before Bivol, he thought he was going to go and beat Usyk. I thought he would too. My bad. Hands up in the air. He'd do nothing. I don't even rate Usyk like that. He can't punch. Carrot Top would do nothing with Usyk. Absolutely zipple. He'd get his head boxed off 6 different ways to Sunday, for sure. All over the place. Like this. He 100%. Carrot Top will come out of that fight with Usyk and he'd go to the authorities and say, listen man, I need to lodge a claim. This was S3X assault. Yeah? I've been violated by a dude on live TV. There's evidence of it. I need to put this in the police report. Because it's a violation. Usyk was violating. He knows that. To be fair, Carrot Top know that. Carrot Top don't even want Benavidez at 168. He don't even want someone in his own weight class. Anyway, so yeah. The headline, Crawford versus Madriov. It's a shame that Tszyu really lost. Because looking at this now, if Tszyu hadn't lost, this would be Crawford versus Tszyu, right? In a way, I don't know Madriov. He ain't beat no one. He might be good though. I need to watch him. That's what I should probably do, to be fair. But I need to watch him. I'll watch him before the August 3rd fight comes. But it is a shame as well from my perspective that it's August 3rd. It would have been another full year of Crawford's career wasted. This guy, Crawford, needs to be fighting, especially when he's having fights like Errol Spence or whoever, or Avanesyan where he's taking no damage. He needs to be... get active. And I think Turki will do that. If Crawford wants... look at Dubois. If you want to be active with Turki, he got you out there. So, I want to see Crawford active now. Yeah, get out there, get in the mix, and listen, if you have a tough fight with Madriov, then it makes sense to take some time, but as long as you're in there and not taking a lick of damage, keep active. You're in the gym anyway. Keep sharp, keep the money rolling in, and keep smoking these dudes. So yeah, Virgil Ortiz versus Tszyu, Andy Ruiz versus Jarrell Miller, banger, banger, bang. Isaac Cruz, let's check this guy out, because I like Cruz. It's a shame they haven't got like an Isaac Cruz. I guess the problem is, Isaac Cruz versus a Teofimo Lopez or a Ryan Garcia, it's a bit, they're headline events. I think this Jose guy may be a mandatory kind of filler fight for Isaac Cruz. I mean, it's not the end of the world. You've got Subriel Matias as well. I think he's with Eddie Hearn, possibly. So he's got a belt. That fight could have been the case. I mean, this guy trash at the day. Been beat by Chris Colbert. Yeah, he ain't gonna do nothing. This can be his ass for sure. This fight gonna end up being his ass for Jose Venezuela. He got not a hope in prayers, not a hope in chance. He's small. He light in the back. He won £33. He light in the back. He going to 140. I'm not even sure how is he even going straight for the belt. I don't know. So it's a bit of a random fight, but nonetheless, Isaac Cruz is always entertaining unless he gets his ears boxed off, which I ain't gonna lie, it did happen. I thought he lost this fight. Where is it? I think the guy boxed his ears off and he looked frustrated. I think, who was it? It was some Spanish Donny, I'm sure. It must have been this one here, I guess. Giovanni Cabrera. Boxed his ears, spark off for him. That's the truth. Watch it. You have to watch that fight. Watch Pitbull Cruz versus Giovanni. And this is why I believed Devin Haney would outbox Pitbull. But Devin Haney ain't got the chops. And Devin Haney think he can punch. That's what happened to Devin Haney. If Devin Haney had gone in there just doing what he does, jabbing and grabbing, he might have survived. But he trying to get in the mix after the Prograis fight. So yeah, this Giovanni cat beat. I mean, it was, even the judges had it split decision. So that tells you how close it was. I had him winning that fight. Cruz didn't do nothing, to be quite frank. And he was, you see here, Cruz deducted 1 point in round 8 for headbutting. He was frustrated. So if you've got good footwork and you can box, Cruz is really out of ideas, unfortunately. But you got to be sharp. And it's a shame, really, this guy here, he was undefeated. I haven't really heard nothing about him. He's a pure points merchant. Look, he beats people. He's just an outboxer. Really good, though. Solid guy. Pretty looking dude, too, ain't gonna lie. Pause. No Devin Haney. So, we've done that. Let's now have a look at what else on there. Morrell versus this guy. Now, David Morrell and David Benavidez. I think Turki's missed something here. Yeah? Again, that could have been a headliner, or certainly a second in command. Morrell... Turkey wants to get Benavidez in the mix with the winner of Beterbiev and Bivol. Beterbiev and Bivol have a rematch clause. So we're looking at another year for that whole thing to be resumed before Benavidez can get in the mix. So why not make Benavidez versus Morrell? That's the question. Because that's intriguing. And then, for sure, I like Morrell. He's dangerous. I think Morrell beat Benavidez, ain't gonna lie. I just don't know. Benavidez can't punch. He can't. Look at Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant. He was begging... Stop. Caleb Plant was begging to get smoked by Benavidez. And Benavidez couldn't finish his dinner. So, I don't rate Benavidez like that. He can't punch, ultimately. He's supposed to be the Mexican monster, yeah, but he can't punch. Because, watch the fight, yeah? Plant had nothing left for about 5 rounds. And Benavidez in there just politicking, so he can't punch. I don't really rate him. And Morrell can punch. Morrell really would it like that. He'll take your head clean off for you. But this dude here... He's a solid dude, but he gonna get smoked as well. I think Morrell's knocked everyone out as well. Almost. 9. Yeah, look, he's knocking everyone out. Yeah. Apart from one random... That's a weird one. 12 rounds. So he went 12 rounds a few years ago, but since then, he's been... Look, KO, 3rd round. KO, 1st round. TKO, 4th round. 4th round. Oh, KO, 12th round. So yeah. He's got cardio. Has he fought a top name yet? Has he even fought a Plant? No. That possibly would have been better though, right? That might have been better to have a name in there. But it looks like they're going for a WBA regular title. Whilst Carrot Top's just politicking at 168. Oh no, light heavy. Ooh, Morrell's going to light heavy. So in a way it makes even more sense, right? If Benavidez wants to go to light heavy, make Morrell and Benavidez at light heavy. Anyway, it is what it is. It's not perfect, but it's not far off, right? I'm nitpicking here. I'm nitpicking because of my... ignorance of potentially how good these guys are. I don't know about Venezuela. I don't know about Venezuela 100%. I don't know about this Rajovicky Donny. Yeah? I don't know about Habib's brother-in-law / Triple G's second cousin. Nonetheless, though, it's mind-blowing, people. Yeah? Virgil Ortiz versus Tszyu could be a headliner. Andy Ruiz versus Jarrell Miller could be a headliner. Isaac Cruz could be a headliner. right? Versus anyone for a belt. Or certainly a chief support. Morel versus someone could be a chief support. So this is just nuts. So salute to Turki. He's doing his thing right now. He 100%. And boxing's exciting now. Because there's no excuse now. Turki got the bag. And he want to make... Now, I think I even said, I couldn't understand. I said, why ain't Turki getting on Terence Crawford? In fact, I did say in one of my videos, it's pissing me off that Turki says he loves boxing, yeah, but he ain't... If you love boxing and you actually love boxing, there's no way you ain't trying to suck Crawford off. There just ain't no way. I said that in a video in 2-2s. Fair play to the guy. He's come through and put Crawford on. That's what we need. We need someone backing Crawford, yeah, for Carrot Top, ultimately. Because there's no doubt. I believe Crawford the best of all time. If Crawford go in there and beat Canelo, there's no doubt about it. Zip. Zero doubt. And that fight for me, Crawford versus Canelo, is more interesting than Fury and AJ and Usyk and Fury or whatever. That's my most favourite fight right now. Crawford and Carrot Top. There's no fight I want more than that. Not even close to any fight. I'd take that fight over Fury and AJ twice and whatever else you want that you think's good. I'd take that over 10 fights that are top level fights. What one I want bad. Because I don't believe no one's good enough yet to test Crawford. I think Canelo, because of the weight, that's the only chance someone got beating him. Anyway, the good news is he's gone up in weight and we'll see. I'm assuming a lot of these Madriov guys, they're kind of like Beterbiev or they're like Triple G. So that Beterbiev / Triple G style is similar to Canelo. That's what we need to see Crawford in there with now. Someone who can get in the mix and so we can see, he can set the narrative then. Oh look, Crawford is not this dude out who looks similar to Canelo. Oops. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe. Leg off the bell, 100%, no doubt about it. People stop.